Yes, yes, yes. Recording is in progress. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Nick, HOUTX trader from Houston, Texas, guys. We're going to break down the markets. We're going to look at this great gold trade. What is NAS going to do? What is 30 going to do? Obviously, gold, we just said that. Sprinkle in a little bit of Forex. We're going to change some stuff up as far as, I don't say change the strategy, but we're going to maybe look for different entry modes now because the market's been just a little bit crazy and it hasn't been what it's been doing for me the last couple months going in January. In February, it started to change a little bit, so maybe we need to change with it. We're going to explain that. But before we get into all that, I want to thank My Flash Funding for giving me two funded challenge accounts that we gave out this morning. So if you're on today's live call, we gave out two free funded accounts. I'll be off next week, but coming back next month in May, continue with those. We'll be giving out some more accounts. So let's jump right into the screens here. Let me share my screen. All right, guys. Here, the first thing is here is my dot card. So when you see the dot card posted in my socials and in the description of this video, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get my YouTube, Twitter's, Instagram. Click right here. This is going to take you to My Flash Funding if you want to set up a challenge with them. This is their link to their Discord. Pip Connect, which is Andy Peters, this is paid. Bored Ape Solana Club, go buy an NFT on the Solana blockchain, a Bored Ape NFT at that. You can get into this Discord. This is another guy named Nick. This is his market bandits. It's a free Discord. So if you're looking for a good community to join, absolutely free. Check this one out. And of course, the legendary Stefano and his guys are on the Badass Trade Talks here. And that is a free Telegram. So check that out as well. Look at news real quick. We have nothing for tomorrow, and Thursday is the big news day. And then that's it for the week. So I think this market is probably going to move more on Thursday than it is tomorrow on Wednesday. So tomorrow might just be a consolidation day. So guys, normally the market wants to continue Monday, Tuesday, what it did the previous week, maybe stall out on Wednesday and then finish off Thursday, Friday in the opposite direction for a turnaround. And that's why you see a lot of the weekly candles don't always have a whole lot of moves. You see a lot of dojis on weeklies or small body candles is because they want to redo themselves and take the profits for all the hard work they've done over the week. So guys, let's start off with gold. Okay. Um, so this is not financial advice. This is just for training. Okay. I took a buy down here, as you guys know, on the Goldie. All right. And it's popped off. It, as you can see, it's come down, it's consolidated, came up here, grabbed a little liquidity. But so what I like to do now is since we're working inside of this interior, there's two different trades here. You could say that, okay, well, let's just draw the fib from this to here. Okay. And we could take buys at the 78.6. I'm just not sure if it's going to get down that low, guys. Okay, because we have this area here of this support turned into resistance. It retested it as support, and then it took back off and set now, which is now a higher high. Okay, because it broke that high. So what I'm going to play tomorrow is the three-wave Elliott push to the 78.6, and then I'm going to buy back up. So as of right now, I do have a buy limit sitting right there at 2370. My stop loss is here at 2360. Give me 100 pips stop loss. My TP1 is going to be the extension right here at 2406, 2400 flat in that area, 2406 area right there. Not flat. So that is my plan on gold. Okay, it's going to, and let's just delete some of the stuff real quick. So if we think about our strategy is still in play. My strategy is still in play. This is probably a little more aggressive than move than I would normally take because of this double bottom, which is liquidity here. So anytime you see double bottom, you know you have liquidity. But I'm hoping that this holds. The double bottom holds and it doesn't attack it. We do have liquidity right here, and this is what I want to see get swept. That liquidity and then buy off. Okay. So we again, like I said before, Elliott three wave. We want to see the completion of the Elliott three wave. For some reason, it's not even writing. That was ridiculous. Um, the tool wasn't working as expected. Anyways, you get the idea. Let's buy up gold at that area that I called out. That's what my plan is. You guys do whatever the hell you want. Nasdaq, I'm not confident on Nasdaq yet. I think Nasdaq still needs to come lower. All right, so I'm not doing anything on Nasdaq until it comes down here. All right, so I'm sitting on my hands on Nasdaq. 30, on the other hand, is a different story. So let's just go back to Nasdaq. Let's compare the two. Actually, let's use this chart. If we come here and we go to the 4-hour on Nasdaq and the 4-hour on Nasdaq on the left, Let's hide all this stuff. We don't really give a shit about this stuff. Okay. So if we look at the 4 hour on NASDAQ, okay, and we fib that move top to bottom, we see that it hasn't got down into our buy zone yet. The 78.6, 88.6, and then this yellow is what I would consider my order block. It hasn't gotten down there yet. We still have, in my opinion, a little ways to go on NASDAQ before we can start to buy up. Let's look at this on 30 on the 4 hour. Actually, let's pull back out a little bit farther on the 30. Okay, let's delete all these fibs over here. That make no difference. So if you see on this though, we are in the area. Let me just delete all of this and start over. Too much, too much, too much. Okay, so we are in the 78.6. Now, yes, it could go lower to the 88.6. I totally realize that. I also see that this is, come on, man. Give me the fucking tool when I select it. Okay, this then is the order block, right? Because if you see what happened is the price consolidated, came here, consolidated again. So it broke out right here, right? And that's why it's a retest. Broke out again, retested the bottom, and then kept on going. So again, once it hit here, it broke out right here and retested, and then strong engulfing candle and came off. It came back down, retested this exact same area, and then continued to buy off. So it has came down and taken out this order block here. So we do see a potential for longs there. I do realize that there is another, if you will, support and resistance type area sitting right in this area. Again, it touched it and it rejected it. Now it didn't on a 8 hour give us engulfing, right? But if we come down to, let's just say, the 2 hour, again, it hasn't broken structure yet. So I realize this is a bit of a more aggressive entry because it hasn't broken any of the structure yet. If you want to be a safe trader, wait for this to break structure, then wait for it to pull back and retest, and then go. Okay. However, Dirty 30 doesn't always give you that. Okay. And if we come back to the bigger chart and we look at Dirty 30, so now we see the difference between NAS and 30. That's what I was trying to show. The reason why I'm more confident on taking the 30/30s now than I was before. Again, if we come back and we look at structure, I was saying wait for a break and retest. It didn't do any of that, right? It broke structure here, and then it hasn't came back and retested at all, right? So if you're waiting for a break and retest and enter in here, you might not get it. You might not get it, especially with 30/30. So that's why I can be a little more aggressive in this situation. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to play the fibs like I always do, here to there. I want to see this order block get retested right here. This guy right there. There's my 88.6 is at the bottom of that order block. So I'm looking, I have a buy limit set right now at the 88.6, probably just a hair or two above it. Again, my stop loss is always 10%, and my TP1 then is going to be up here, which is close to the trend line, and the 236 extension. I'll take that all day long. 5-to-1 risk reward. All right. There's Dirty 30. There's our NASDAQ. There's our gold. Let's just look at crypto real quick. Again, I think on the long run, I was saying that this morning we should have bought. I didn't say we should have bought. I was saying I think it's going to buy up. And there's exactly what it did. Look, it bought up. Let's just go to the 2 hour and look at that. So again, watch the video this morning of the live trading, and you'll see why I got that blue line where I did. Obviously support, and there it goes. I'm looking for Ethereum and the rest of it to push off as well. Where Bitcoin goes, the rest of them go. And I really would like to see, because I am invested in Cardano. I'd really like to see the stuff pump back up. I did not enjoy that dip on Cardano and DOT. And just for the screw of it, I was looking at, let's look at DOT real quick. DOT now is back at this bottom, okay, which is this area right here. Look at where DOT is. So look at that nice long wick, close above. Hopefully DOT's about to pop off. And I was also looking at Jupe. I know everyone's trading Jupe. I don't really know why. I don't know anything about this crypto. I just see people on here all the time talking about it. And honestly, I marked it up, and I think it could be buying. Look at these long wicks showing that there is buyers in here. It is divergent, and you are at a support resistance area right here. This could be a trend line break any minute now, and so Jupe might be a good time to buy back up. Let's look at the EUs. Yeah, EUs are also almost in our buy area. So again, I'm playing these Forex pairs on a little bit higher time frame. But if you see EU gave us 1-2 push, perhaps it's going to give us a retracement. But we're still being patient. We're waiting for this buy down there. I'm not even messing with GJ. GJ is still in the consolidation area and hasn't done anything. So I don't want to short at the top because it's you don't want to short GJ because it's so bullish. So if I'm going to buy it, I'm going to buy it down here. I'll wait for that. GU is also in our buy zone. So GU is actually more of a buy than anything. We do see a 3 points. Okay, look, we come down, zoom in a little bit closer to this. We do see the 3 bottom push that I like. 1, 2, 3. At the same time, it's divergent. So perhaps what I wanted to do on this one is be a little more patient. Maybe we could wait for a close above, tap, and go. Okay. UCAD, we're in a short. I didn't exactly like the fact that we went into drawdown. We are in some drawdown, but I'm going to hold it for a little bit longer. Give it another day to see what's going to happen on UCAD. Chef, Swish Frank, we've been in sales for quite some time, and we're basically at break even the entire time. The longer it stalls out here, it's obviously consolidating, and perhaps this will start to leak off and start to sell off. UJ went through the moon, and there's no stopping it right now, so we're on that. So that's it, guys. So there's my next Goldie trade. There's my next 30-30 trade. I hope you guys like this. Hope you guys subscribe. I'm not selling signals. Do me a favor, subscribe, like, share, tell your homies, come check it out, the whole 9 yards. Thank y'all. Have a good night.